In this video, I'm going to explain you how to make some basic Spanish tapas without cooking. We will go through costs, and we will go as example if you are owner of the restaurant or tapas bar and you don't have chef basically, so you can prepare it yourself. Let's go through prices throughout the video. I can tell you straight away that everything, including beer, except jamon, cost me less than €5 per person. I will leave a link in description where to buy this jamon. First, I looked in a Carrefour supermarket, local one, and price of jamon Iberico, 24 month of curation, it was nearly €11. So it's 50% Grasa Iberica. With this kind of products, it's very difficult to do good margins. I will explain about this in another video. With the cheese, I chosen 3 types of manchego, 3 different types of time of curation as well. Actually, it was offer 3 for 2, which helped to keep costs down. From the fish, I bought some boquerones marinated in extra virgin olive oil and some herbs. Bread I brought from La Torre. They sell amazing bread in La Boqueria. It's a bakery, and cost me nearly €2. It's pan de coca, very typical in Catalonia. So this cheese is actually manchego. It's very typical in Spain, and the only difference is the age. So with a dark rim is youngest one, 6 months, and it goes up to Reserva, which is I'm slicing now, so it's the oldest one. So you can explain it to customers or to your friends. Cost of this plate was €149, just because I bought it with discount. Olives I used unpitted, Verdial, from south of Spain, from Malaga, and price about €2.40 for this jug. For bread with tomatoes, I use special tomatoes, and also I use some garlic. Boquerones price was $2.25 per tray. Jamon Iberico was kindly sent to me by a company called Torrecinos. By the way, you can seal and reseal the packet. It's got shelf life of 1 year, by the way. So see how in this menu, well, if this could be part of the menu, this set, here you have different dishes from different categories. You have not expensive, you have medium, and you have like in a high food cost. Let's say jamon is a food cost is high, is €13. Gazpacho is €1. So why is such a high difference in a cost price? Because like we can't really sell for the same margin, we can't do same percentage profit to cost price with expensive ingredient and cheap. This way lots of restaurants and bar operate, and actually you have to operate in this way. You have to have cheap ingredients, cheap dishes, and more expensive. But it's not only about price difference in between them, it's about a ratio, food cost to sell price. It could be difference 400%, 500% to 50%, but you have to have both, and you have to control them, and it's a part of good management in a kitchen. Yeah guys, let's talk about money. So each restaurant to be successful needs to control food cost as well as staff cost, etc. But let's talk about food cost. So this set which I prepared today is a perfect example of 3 different categories on any restaurant menu: food or beverage. Let's see, we have 3 dishes. By the way, I rounded all numbers up, all taxes included. Let's just leave it aside. So gazpacho, food cost price is €1, roughly that. Sell price, we can sell it for €5 easily, depends on the restaurant where we serve it. Food cost percentage is 20%, easy to calculate. Cheese, food cost €2, €8 we sell it, 25%. Jamon Iberico is a prime ingredient, is 5-year maduration, so is a third category, is a prime ingredient, quality. Not as this is not quality, but you know what I mean. It's like caviar, it's cream of the crop. Food cost, 1 packet €13. We have to sell it for 25, maybe 26, not more than 30. People will not buy it. So it's 50%. It's not even 50. It's 48. It's 52. 52 and a half, I think. but I round it up. Let's just calculate. So which dish you will sell more? This will give us 500%, so 400% profit. Wow, let's sell gazpacho, no? It's 400% and this is only 50% profit. Yes or no? No. Well, no what? Okay, so if we sell one jamon, we're gonna have gross profit, so gross profit, without talking about stuff, paying about bills, you know, like rent, etc. There's lots and lots of expenses. I used to have my own restaurant. Oof, in Spain, difficult. So 12 euro, we sell one jamon, 12 euro in the pocket, nearly. We have to sell 2 cheese to make the same gross profit. So this one is 12, this one is gonna be 6 euro, and there's gonna be profit is gonna be 4 euro, yeah? So we have to sell 1, 2 and 3 portions. So if we sell 3 gazpacho for each platter of jamon, same profit. So I would be happy if I would have restaurant, I would sell 100 jamon. Profit will be good. Margins, well, food cost is no good. But you know, it's like with expensive wine. You buy a bottle for 500 and you sell it for 1,000, which is just double. Normally a wine, like a cheap wine, is 4 or 4.5 times you sell it. You do like you multiply by 4 basically, by 5, you know, like a house wine. You sell a lot of it, but you sell once a week Dom Perignon, once a month, I don't know, depends. So what's the difference? You as an owner or a head chef, first of all, head chef needs to control his food. Pay attention to this. Ingredients what you sell, you know, like expensive, bargain, but don't jeopardize on quality because it's a prime product. This category is vegetables, fruits, and side dishes, very important. If I would do a menu again of the restaurant, I would do it with a lot of side dishes. It's a money maker, and a good waiter will upsell it. Food cost would be around 15. Any dishes with potatoes, chips, fries, mashed potatoes, so any vegetables side dishes, roast vegetables, etc., salads, dishes with rice, with pasta. So they're in this category. Depends with what garnish. Pasta with lobster would be probably in between them, close to this one. This category is most of meat and fish dishes, and here's a prime wagyu, T-bone steak, let's say caviar, foie gras, lobster, king crab. So you have to control these dishes. You're not going to sell many of them. It's like a tasting menu. I used to work in Michelin star restaurants, and tasting menu is, you know, obviously you're going to sell. It's not actually obvious. Sometimes we used to sell more expensive menu, more of this than cheaper version. So yeah, it depends. But you have to be ready. If somebody will order Dom Perignon, you have to have it, because if you don't, you are missing on this kind of profits. But it needs to be controlled. Just like this jamon, shelf life is good. If I would open a restaurant, Spanish restaurant, I would have it. In my restaurant, I always used to have it. Shelf life is nearly 1 year. You open, put in a plate, sell it. Easy, no wastage, no service, no skilled chef involved. So yeah, it's a winner. Yeah, shall we go back to tapas? Let's do it. And a beer, just like a wine, it's like a cheap one, house wine, is a perfect first category, so we sell volume of it. When I say we, which means my colleagues, waiters, managers, barman. Guys, chefs, you need to run your food cost at 23-25%. It's difficult but achievable. And obviously, don't ignore quality. Quality is first. Saludos from Barcelona.